Do you know about Abuja plot sizes and their building types? So in this video, I'm going to explain to you with clear examples. And the reason why I'm doing this video is to help you stay informed if you are going to buy from Abuja. And not just that, if you are going to invest generally in Abuja, to know what is obtainable right here. Okay, a clear example is that it's only in Abuja that you get to see like 450 square meters. From where I'm coming from, I'm wondering, what am I going to do with that? But here, people use it and build something beautiful. I know you will want to stick around this video. I promise you it won't be so long, but it's quite informative. So it will help you make the best decision in the coming year. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther and I help you buy safe and genuine properties in Abuja. And much more, I also educate you on how to buy right. Let's dive right into this video. The basic plot sizes we have right here is from 150 square meters all the way to 1,000 square meters. And I'm going to be breaking it for you right on the board to also explain how the square meters and also the building types. So Abuja plot sizes and the building types. So we have the 150 square meters to 200 square meters. The reason why I did that is sometimes this and this comes the same. What I mean is that you can buy a property of either 150 or 200 square meters as a 4-bedroom or 3-bedroom terrace. This is dependent on the developer or the real estate company selling that particular location. Is that clear? Also, when it comes to the terraces, you also pay attention that it is smaller. It's not always quite a big place. So people use it for their houses, people use it for offices, as the case may be, or you're a young family who just moved to Abuja, a terrace can serve for you. Moving on to the next one. But before I go on, if you have further questions or any question as I talk about this, do not hesitate to let me know or ask in the comment section, or further still, you can also reach me on the numbers around this video and I can answer you directly. Next set of square meters is this. Remember I mentioned that this means that you can find a 250 square meters for a 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex. Okay, and you can still find a 300 square meters for a 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex, depending on the developer in question. Is that clear? Someone will now come and say, oh, but I bought 250 for a semi-detached. All right, it is based on the fact that the developer or the real estate company in question, this is what is obtainable in their estates. Clear? Good. This also helps you get more space and more rooms. You can get a 4-bedroom here. Sometimes you can even get 5-bedroom here. But what is mostly obtainable is 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex. And a lot of people will always ask, why do I have to wait for the next person building beside me to build before I start? There's always a disjointed wall that is always there, that the first person who builds, because you know that semi-detached has a disjointed wall, the first person who builds always brings out a rod from his or her own building, remembering that the DDC, the Department of Development and Control, always checks before you start building to ensure that you are building according to plan. After they've done that, you pull out that rod to make sure that the next person who is coming to build will take it off from there and build his own. You don't have to wait for anybody to start building or finish. You can build concurrently. It doesn't matter. Next set is 400 to 500 square meters. What is obtainable is a fully detached duplex. So you have your own compound space, all fenced round. You can have close to 4 cars, depending. If it's 500 square meters, of course, it will be bigger than 400 square meters. But in any case, you just have a fully detached. You have your own compound space. And you also be asking yourself, why do you need this? You need this to know that if you have to own your own house in Abuja and you want to buy the land from scratch, you have to go for the ones that you need. Do you understand? So you know what is obtainable. If you need a fully detached duplex, you know what is obtainable. You can't buy a 150 square meters and expect to build a fully detached duplex. Do you understand? So that is why I am doing this video, because a lot of people will be like, oh, I want a fully detached duplex, but I have the budget of a 200 square meters. With this video, you can now stay enlightened to make further decisions. So the person shooting this content just asked me, where is 600 square meters? And it is somewhere here, right? It is rare for you to always find 600 square meters. But even if you find it, most of the times it comes under this. It comes under 400 to 600 square meters. You can always get your fully detached duplex, but with 600, you get a bigger space. So if you're that person that loves space, then always go for a 600 to get your fully detached if the company is offering this. Clear? Then the final category we have here is 700 to 1,000 square meters. This is basically for people who want to business. For example, if you want to build blocks of flats and you must be 3 units block of flats or 6 units blocks of flats, then you have to buy this. You can't buy this. One of the times we we got a prospect who wanted to invest in one of our properties and was requesting for 500 square meters, but was insisting to build a block of flats, and we had to educate her. Okay, for a block of flats, so you want to buy a plot of land where you can build block of flats and rent it out and use it and start making money for yourself, then you have to go for any of this. Did I write 100? Please, it's 1,000. Okay, so it is this that you're going to buy, all right? And then when you buy this, most of the time, you can live in one of the flats and rent out the remaining. That is one of the ways you can make money using real estate in Abuja. As I round up this video, I also wanted to mention to you that this category, a lot of people use it to make massive money. You get to an estate, you get to see one person have a lot of 1,000 square meters where he or she gets to build a lot of rental incomes, and the person will just go and rest. So if you're that kind of person looking for a location where you can buy a lot of this and build a lot of block of flats where people get to pay you yearly, then please, this is something for you. This is a bonus. This is actually a bonus, right? In Abuja also, we have what we call apartments. I already wrote it here. Apartments here. So you get to see some developers, right? They build what we call maybe 2-story or 3-story building. But what is obtainable in that is 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or 3 bedroom. So people get to rent it or even buy it. So the essence is that people can buy something for themselves and not so expensive. For example, we have a 1 bedroom in Kiami selling for 15 million naira. A lot of people love that. So as a single person, you can buy that and then just put it out for rent and people get to pay you. That's a cool way to make money. We have a lot of apartment opportunities right here in Abuja. We have 1 bedroom, we have 2 bedroom, and we have 3 bedroom. So the one you want, you can decide to start paying for a 3-bedroom apartment and eventually it becomes your own. It's just that it's in form of units in a 3-story, 4-story, even 5-story building. The essence is that sometimes you pay for this and it becomes your own. So you get to share the way blocks of flats is, that's also the way this is, depending on the location. Did you find value in this video? If you did, let me know in the comment section. If you have further questions also, I would like to attend to them. If not, you can also ask me a direct question using the number showing on your screen. I would like that you invest right, and also, much more important, I want you to be informed to make the investments right. Do you understand? Because if you are not informed, you can make the wrong decision. But if you know this, you would have said, oh, I wish I had bought a 300 square meters. This is what I'm looking for. In any case, this brings me to the end of this video. If you need properties in Abuja, we have various locations where we have properties, apartments, land options, terraces, duplexes, blocks of flats for sale, and all that FCDA approved. Remember, we sell genuine or nothing. Just let us know in the comment section or reach me directly and I can furnish you with any details you need. Till I come your way again, my name is Esther Jefanos here and I help you invest smart and wise in Abuja. See you in my next video and bye for now.